Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. Plus, you're going to have this upgraded version of the parallel universe. But as you can see, I got two indicators here that I'm using. The breakout channel, which comes with the Forex membership, and then also the parallel universe. I don't really need much more than that. And as far as time, either the 3-minute or 5-minute is good enough. And we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm just going to use the 5-minute because unfortunately I'm recording and the recording button is blocking my 3-minute time frame, so I'll just use the 5. So anyway, this is today, and let me go into the new parallel universe. It'll be coming out soon as well. Still testing it just to make sure. For those who use the Hakanashi candles, it has an option now for the Hakanashi so that it adjusts to make sure that it's giving you setups for the Hakanashi. Okay. So the other thing that's very important that I noticed on the first version is that sometimes when I am trading, I want to see only the current setup. I don't want to see the other ones because it kind of makes it too wonky and I can't tell what's what. Like you see here, you're like, okay, which one was which? Okay, so now it's going to be an option where you click right here, and when you click there, it's only going to show the current option, which you can see. I love trading after the noise of the morning markets. So I'm using the breakout indicator for our Forex members. So you can see all this was the noise for when the market first opened, and then it settles out, and then around 10:30 or so, that's when I like to look. And so this is the 10:30 candle. This was the entry. Bing, went straight to profit. We're done. Now I'm waiting for an alert from the parallel universe, and look what happened. Bing, take profit 1 hit. Now the new one is also, you're going to see that it also has a take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. And it's, as you can see, the market is still in motion right here. And I'm going to go over a very valuable lesson. So I'm going to put a replay mode back on this, and you'll see what I mean. When I stick to my rules at the end of the week, I'm profitable. When I break a rule, my behind pays. Okay, so you can see it not only hit take profit 1, but it's at take profit 2 as we speak, right? All right, so I'm going to double click in here, or I'm going to my settings, which by the way, I don't like this long stuff, so let me do this. And I scroll to the bottom, and all these indicators have the same thing. Let me go into style. I think it's there. Yeah, style. This input in line status, I check that. See, and then so that they can be short. Okay, too short. All right. So anyway, now let me go back into the inputs, and what I'm going to do, I don't mind doing some back testing. So I'm gonna put on. You can back test this, and this is a built-in back tester. So if you want to just see only the current trade setup, okay, then you'll be able to see that. Take profit 1, here's your entry, stop loss, never hit your stop. Take profit 1 hit, now it's at take profit 2 currently, okay? And like I said, this is an active account. I just closed out my trades, but you can see the market timer is moving, so that means this is live, okay? No faking, no shaking, bigging, and faking. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select, I want to see 3 back tests, okay? Or you can put it up to, when you first get it, it's going to show 5. 5 historical trades. So I'm going to uncheck this box and watch them populate. And I'm going to show you something important, okay, as to why I'm saying this. What happens that throws people off, including me, is something like right here. And this happened at 7:40 a.m., which I don't trade during that time anyway. So there was an entry right here that said, hey, you can enter. But for whatever reason, the market went the other way and it hit your stop. That's going to happen. You're not going to win every trade, okay? You're not. So, and as you can see, I'm back testing, okay? And here goes another example. And let's see what time that happened. That was at 4 o'clock, which again, you shouldn't be trading during that time anyway. So if you traded during that time, shame on you. But you can see that's when the market slows down. It's no real volume. So that's why I don't trade during these times. So pay attention to the fact when these trades are not working. This is during a time where there's no volume. All right. So the New York market hasn't opened. But anyway, long story short, you get a trade. It goes up. It starts going a little bit and then it hits your stop. What do people do? We always do the same stupid thing. Instead of just being patient and waiting for the next setup. Okay, first of all, should you have been trading during this time? No. So you wouldn't have been bothered during this time anyway. So that wouldn't have been a loss. But yeah, what do? We hop on every single thing. We don't care. We just want to trade. But okay, so no problem. You took a little small loss right here. Biggie, no biggie. It was going up and then it dropped back into the channel. Small loss, right? But then look at this one. The next one comes out and what happens? And I'm gonna show you where the problem come in. This was at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. you shouldn't be touching these markets, okay? It's 4 p.m. What are you doing in the markets? No, you know the markets are slow and choppy, so leave it alone, okay? Anyway, small loss, no biggie. Look what happened to the next one. The next one is at London time, market opens, guess what happens? Boom, market, you enter here, instant win within seconds. Why? Volume. It's the London market coming in, volume. Therefore, it goes straight into profit. Right here, it was lagging and dragging. There's no volume. Why? Look down here at the timer. At the bottom of this line that I'm using here, look right here. Look at the time, 3:44. New York is already done. No volume, so it's just chopping around. Yeah, it did. But here, volume. London, boom, goes straight into take profit 1, which for me personally, I'm adding take profit 2, take profit 3, but I'm really just only focusing on take profit 1. Okay, get in, get the heck out. Okay, get in, get out. All right. Then what happened here? We got another one. It chopped around. What time is it? 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. The New York market is not open. So you get the what? Chop, chop, chop. Would I be trading during this time? No. But if you lost, no biggie. Okay. Now, when New York did open, again, using the breakout indicator with Jenny, when I do actually trade, so notice that the losses so far, every single one of them were where? When there was low volume, no volume. But when we were trading during the London session, instant profit. Okay, no volume, loss. Okay, now we have another one. Here we are where there's still volume, but not during the noisy opening of the market time. I'm waiting till about 10:30, let the market cool off. It's about an hour after the New York market opens. So 9:30 is when it opens Eastern Standard Time. I wait. We get the breakout and look, boom, it goes up, bing. Okay, now it's still New York time. Okay, are you with me? New York time. Let's look what happened. You get a setup right here. Breakout happens. Boom. You get a double breakout. Boom. 2 of them. Target 1 is hit on that one. Price action, if you're lining it up over here, twice in a row during the times when you should be trading. And look at this. It hit up here. Bing. There we go. Okay. So watch this. I'm going to take out and just have, and I'm showing you guys when you're disciplined with your trading, willing to wait. Okay, now I'm going to take the back tester off and I only want to see the last 3 trades. Okay, and let's see what happens. And there we are. Boom, boom. That was double entry. Okay, take hit, hit, hit. Okay, now if I want to go even further and say, okay, let's take a look at the last 2. I'm going to scroll down and say back test for the last 2. Let me see what happens during the New York session when there's volume, or the New York London session when there's volume. What happens? Entry, entry, boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay. So the point is that we just got to learn to be patient, y'all. We're just impatient people. That's the problem. We're not disciplined because we're impatient people. Okay. Very impatient. We just need trades. We feel like if I don't get enough trades, if I ain't in a trade every minute of the day, then something's wrong. So if I remove and just use the last trade that was offered to me, okay, the last trade that was offered to me on the breakout, win. New York still open, win. Now, if you want to hold, you can always trail your stop. And yes, is it at take profit 2? Here's the take profit line. Here it is. Got hit. Okay, but you can see it's slowing down. Why? Because it's late. It's about 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so the New York volume is slowing down. So am I looking for another trade even if a setup comes in? The answer is no. So what am I telling you? The more I'm being strict on myself on the times I'm looking for trades, the better my results are. That means I have to be patient, but at the end of the day, do you want to make money at the end of the day, or you just want to be a trader who is in trades all the time? Discipline is going to override everything, and you'll end your week a lot more positive. Will you take losses? Yes, it's going to happen. But with discipline, you'll be better off. Discipline yourself. All right? All right? Hopefully this helps. See you in the next video.